All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Akwath, who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. Hey, the Lord just put on my spirit, to go into how, his sheep hear his voice, and just talking about how we are predestined, right, to be the elect of the elect. Not only called but chosen. And we were chosen before the foundation of the world, right? And Yahweh obviously knows all things, and that's why we can't bug out and get upset if we tried to talk to family members, we tried to talk to our friends, we tried to talk to our rib, and they just bucking up and mocking and scoffing, even now, that they can't see it even now. It's because they wasn't chosen. And like, you have brothers in this truth that fell off and can't get back up. Hey, they like, I fall and I can't get back up. Hey, because they can't, because the Lord put them there. So this thing is a spiritual perfect gift through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's hey, that's when you know. And when you know, you know. So yeah, this man, hey, and being in this thing of ours, it's hell to pay if you take this thing for granted, because it is as many bug outs that we have out here, as many people doing this thing like it's the new wave, and not really this thing in truth and sincerity. For all you agents out there, hey, the Lord's got a special double cup for you. It's like you go to the bartender and say, "Give me a double." That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a double. So hey, we ain't even worried about you, because guess what? You gonna get your judgment. You gonna get your. You just keep it up. But this thing is for the elect of the elect. The real chosen. Because our people are bugged the hell out. And you're going to see it worse and worse. You can't tell them nothing. Man, we about as stiff neck today as we was back then. in all of our captivities. That's why the Lord had to send other nations to be a whipping stick to us. Because we just so hard-headed. You can't... We gonna do what we think we gonna do what we want to do. But this the Lord's movie, so He just using you. He just using you, because He knows who His elect, who He knows, and hopefully you don't want to be that number, but He knows who we are. Lord willing, I be that number. So Jake always think they slick, or Jake always think he's something special. You're nothing. You're nothing without the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we see that. Because here you can grow up in the same household as somebody, or you can be around your best friend, and hey, you in this thing and he's not. Not that it's not that he's stupid, right? He just didn't get the gift. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai didn't give him that gift. That perfect spiritual gift. So this is truly a blessing to be in this thing. to get this perfect spiritual gift. Lord willing, again, I'll be that number, and you just got to pray, every day, and be sincere in your walk. Because again, it ain't about just going out on the highways and byways. It ain't about just putting up videos. It ain't about just spending time with brothers in class, and going through the scriptures. It's about your behavior. It's about your actions. How do you treat your brother? Are you envious? How do you truly feel about your brother? Are you going to take care of a brother if they're in need? Are you truly going to do it? Are you going to be humble and appreciate what brothers have done for you when they do actually help you out? Or are you going to continue to be a nigga like and act all types of and think all types of devious stuff against your own brother? Some of you so-called in this thing got to check yourself. Because, the Lord knows. When you going off by how you treating your own brother. But on a video you holier than thou. On a Saturday or at camp you holier than thou. And you got wicked, evil thoughts. Hey man, the Lord's gonna put a lot of you so-called Israelites to death too. Because it's high time that judgment comes. Right? And some of you, because judgment isn't exercised speedily, then you think you home free. But you're not. And at the end of the day, we got to put our trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And let all these worries and cares, man, do what it do. Because at the end of the day, ain't nothing but Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai controlling this. All of it. Through his spirit, power, grace, and mercy. And that's it. You're so busy worried about something else when you got to just look in the mirror. But hey, enough of me babbling. Let's get into this precept. Go to 23. This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 23. And Yahushua walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be a Mashiach, tell us plainly. So, meanwhile, you got all the prophets before Yahushua telling them things plainly over and over again. And you just don't get it. So what more sense does he need to tell them plainly? As if they're somebody. The fact of the matter is you wasn't given that perfect spiritual gift. And now you're just being shown for your lack of faith. Right? But you want to blame somebody. You didn't tell us plainly. Right? And it's not about you. This is about the nation. The nation of Israel and the 12 tribes. People want to make it about them, themselves, as if they're somebody. Hey, we're all nobodies, right, in this thing. The only somebody is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're all fighting for the same penny, but everybody want to be somebody. Everybody want to be the guy. Hey, we know who man that the Lord set up. It's obvious. So we honor and reverence them. And at the end of the day, it's about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because he sets up men. He sets up kings. He sets up nations. And there ain't nothing nobody can do without spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And if they think so, good luck with that thought. And we're going to see what's going to happen to that pride. It says, Yahweh Shai answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. Yeah, just like the prophets of old. The Lord said he sent prophets day and night to a stiff-necked people, roughly paraphrasing. Right? And he said, I told you, and ye believe not. Like somebody got to keep talking to you. No. After 2 or 3, ammunition's gone. It's done. And we'll pray for you. Hopefully the Lord, we may have planted that seed and the Lord wake you up out of this sleep you in. Wake you up out of that bondage you in. But if not, hey, dust the feet off and keep it pushing. How shall I answer them? I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. So he said, hey, it's like not even, do you hear it? You can see it. You can see through my behavior, through my works. So it's not just me talking. So the works that he does in Yahweh's name bear witness of him. So like, what I gotta say? I ain't got to say nothing more. You see it. Hey, it's what it say, seeing is believing. Right? Show me thy faith by thy works. It says, verse 26, but ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. Yeah. So Yahweh knew that there were predestined men that had eyes to see and ears to hear. And the Lord said, what? He gonna put the words in your mouth to speak. Right? He put the words in multiple prophets' mouth that had a little bit of doubt. But at the end of the day, his word shall stand. His prophecy shall stand. It says, but ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So yeah, we can buck up or think we can buck up all we want, but at the end of the day, if you're predestined, if you're predetermined, hey, you're going to come into this thing, right? And know that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and understand we're on Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's time and not our own. Again, actually Yahweh's time, because Yahweh Shai doesn't even know the day and the hour. Hey, we know Esau got a little bit of time though. That's why I said we won't be caught off guard. It says watch as well as pray, and we watching what's going on right now, matching up with the scriptures and knowing we're in the last days of the last days. And if you can't feel it, then hey, you need to pray more. Because what they say, I can feel it in the air. Yeah, it's in there. It's in the air. Whether you can feel it or not is another thing. But the true prophets of the Lord, this is a spiritual thing. So we feel it in our spirit. And we're at a rejoicing time. Because this is a beautiful time to see the downfall of our enemies and the rise of our nation. Whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not. We don't care. We don't care what you do. We don't care what you believe. We moving on. And it is time to focus ourselves on this word, the law, statutes, commandments, and prophecy. And praying that the Lord deliver us yesterday. But we're going to abide by the law, statutes, and commandments. We're going to keep our minds occupied in prophecy and pray every day for our deliverance, because we in that time. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. So Esau and other heathen nations and your Eves and your friends and your family and all the other nonsense they try to come at you with all that nonsense. Hey, when you standing on business and when you standing 10 toes down, hey, they can't do nothing. Because you know who you are and whom you are. And you know your job. Is to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and have the faith in the one true, only living power, Yahweh. Right? And we know we got that mediator, Yahweh Shai. You know? And that's the names. That's the names that we're going to call on and that we call on, that we're going to call on in that day. Because that's where our salvation lies. Not these lies that you've been told by everybody else, the Christian church, your pastor, your imam, or whatever other nonsense religions that you're in. This is a nationality. Again, whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not, we're going to move on. And when that famine of the word come, where they get us off these streets, that's all she wrote. But that's also all she wrote for Esau too. Because you're going to come down having great wrath. But hey, we know that. And the Lord is preparing our minds for that. And if we're of the elect, guess what? He's going to take care of us. You know? It says, my Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. Yeah, because we've been predestined, predetermined. Again, Lord willing, I'll be at that number. Lord willing, the Church of Philadelphia be at that number. You know, beautiful brother, Micah Allah, beautiful brother, Quadash. Hey, man. Hey, it says when 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst. So, hey, we're going to keep on pushing, week in and week out. You know, until we out. You know, and get up on that chariot. So with that, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Until next time, Shalom.